Hello, this is Dave, and welcome to Equity Story. I hope you all had a good day and had a good trading day. And I think the markets are starting to, it's all starting to get a little bit more interesting. The holidays are sort of nearly over, and I think people are getting back to work. And I think next week we're obviously going to have a lot more announcements coming out, and there's going to be we're going to have a lot more action. Just having a quick look at the Dow. Let's get this daily chart up. It's a little bit better. Uh, Although it was down a little bit last night, it hasn't done enough damage to really say we're going to be have a sell-off yet of 4, 5, 6%. It's still trying to decide if it's going to break over that 20,000 level. I know Donald Trump is making a press conference today or tonight in the US of A, and I think if that press conference goes well, then maybe that could be the catalyst to get us over 20,000. Like I said, I think if we can get over 20,000, we can we can have a little sprint up higher, maybe even 20,500. Really, nobody knows which way this market's going to go. Nobody knows. All we can do is follow these charts, and hopefully the charts will show us the yellow brick road and the way to glory. What I think I would just like to, just before we talk about Balam, I just want to have a look at the trending. The trending stocks are good. It's good to see gold coming back, and most of the trending stocks are making money, and the ones that aren't look like they are going to look like they will make money fairly soon. But certainly the standout is BHP, which looks very, very good. And we bought BHP on a short-term chart, but that long-term weekly is starting to look really good. And again, that I don't think you can get much more bullish. I think this has got $27 written all over it, and it's going to be a good little profit for us coming up. I think it looks absolutely, the chart looks fantastic, and again, obviously the news coming out of China today is going to be really bullish for obviously stories like BHP and IGO Independence Group, which is one of our favorite resource companies. It's on our 3-year growth portfolio, and obviously companies like Rio Tinto. But BHP, for me, that chart looks even better today than it did yesterday. What I think we've got to talk about today is obviously Balamese. It's been the talk of the day. I had this fantastic bounce back. I just where's Balamese going here? I'll just put it up here. I had this fantastic from the low today. It was up 51%. And the question is why. We actually had a look at it as soon as we saw the announcement today. Well, the announcement wasn't nearly as bad as what we were expecting. Yes, obviously they've got issues with Fonterra, which they've renegotiated. Their margins have been obviously hammered, which, those margins, the way you look at it at the moment, they're most probably trading on at this sort of level, P of around 30. But Cobbett is a brilliant analyst, and we really did spend some time looking at this today. And we're sort of talking. I'm a bit upset. Maybe we didn't put this as a buy earlier, but again, it's too hard to predict. What we want to do is just wait, give it 2 or 3 weeks. Let's see those the quarterly come out, so we can get an idea of how the company is performing, and potentially this could be actually an interesting buy. Now, in the past, apart from the last trade, we have done really well with Balamese and made, I think last year, about 35% on the company. I think if we can pick this up at the right time, again, Balamese is a great product. It's not like there's something wrong with the product. It's a fantastic product. They've had a hiccup, obviously, with the issue in China, but they're hiccups that can be fixed. And the fact that they've got rid of the CEO, who obviously she's finished, she lied to the market, is a great start. And I think they've got 95% of China to distribute their product. They haven't even got there yet. And I think Balamese stocks are valued on future earnings. When at the moment, think companies like Wrap, what are they worth? 350 million. They're not making any money. So it's all on future earnings, and definitely Balamese has a fantastic product. And so I think the market today woke up and said, no, hold on a second. This is a good company. They've got good better management now. They're going to get even better management. They're going to sort out their distribution network, and this can be a recovery. And I think it reminds me a little bit of TWE. TWE was selling wines in China, had a lot of issues 2 years ago in their distribution, and history repeats itself, and bang, this happened. So it went down by half from what, $6. What's that higher end? $6.20, and went down to $3.50. But then they got the distribution network sorted out. And sometimes these things can take time, and bang, the story's back on. And it's been a great company, and there's no reason why I don't think Balam can do the same. Just having a look at TWE, funny enough, that chart looks really good. If it can maybe have a little bit of a move up, this certainly could be a very interesting trending buy for us at the moment. We have trended TWE in the past, and with a lot of success. And for me, this is looking very bullish. It's holding that sort of short-term trend line. It's got a little nice movement on that MACD, and I think TWE is actually looking very, very, very exciting. Just having a quick look at some of these 3-year growth stories, and look, A2 Milk. There again, obviously, it had a good move up today. I think obviously the Bellamy's announcement really did help A2 Milk. And although there's been a bit of negativity over the last few days about A2 Milk, the chart's never said anything's wrong. That's a long-term chart. I think that's absolutely fine. And again, it looks really good now. It's got a little buy signal. If it can hold this sort of price action by the end of the week, this stock certainly is looking a lot more bullish than bearish. I think this is actually this price action on this chart is looking very, very good. So possibly like TWE, this is lining up as a trending buy. We'll just play it by ear, but it's certainly looking very, very, very good. Just having another look. Again, IGO, we talked about this last night. Again, had a nice move up, 3.57% today, and again looks even better. So these resource companies, they did really well in the market today, and having a really, really good move up. Generally speaking, those 3-year growth stories are doing very, very well, and I think the movement is coming back in the sector again, like we spoke about this the other night on looking at the small orders, and again, just have a look at the chart again. Again, yeah, I think you can see the sector had this sort of sell-off, and it's starting to come back, and the market's starting to look for these growth stories again. Just before we go tonight, I would like to talk about one of our 10 baggers. Now, this is one that we've already made 100% on, but this is a fantastic story. And Hazer Group are working on this absolutely novel process to produce hydrogen and graphite. And the great thing, they do this by using natural gas and combining iron ore, which is absolutely fantastic. And this company could be a game changer in the industry. Now, we're not suggesting buy this at the moment, although certainly if read the story, and we're still obviously very fond of the story. But what Hazer Group has said, they're going to put out an announcement. They're going to send it to Equity Story, inviting any of our members. And now Hazer Group are based in Sydney, so most probably this will interest most probably the Sydney members. They're going to invite all the Equity Story members in Sydney to visit their premises with them and show them around their premises at Sydney University, and to give a presentation of exactly what they're doing. So I should get that fairly soon by email, and this could be obviously Equity Story members who are very interested in microcap stocks. This certainly could be a really fantastic opportunity to go and visit one of these companies in this early stage and see what you think of them. Anyway, that's all I've got to talk about tonight at Equity Story. I look forward to getting that invite for our members from the Hazer Group, and I look forward to bringing you this report tomorrow. Thank you, and good night.